public gooning epidemic. Epidemic this, epidemic that. It seems like there's an epidemic for everything going down in the big 2025. But something that we have not been short of are these weird, horny, creepy little gooning freaks. We recently just reacted to something having to do with public gooners. I kind of skimmed through this video and it seems like there's a whole new batch of it. It's sad to see, man, but let's get right into the video. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live reaction. You see the Where You At family community going crazy on the side.
Where you at, Berto?
Make sure y'all pull up. Let's get right into the video. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Come on, let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg. You gonna fucking nutted on my fucking leg.
Oh my god.
You go to hell, bitch. Oh my god. He nutted on my leg.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
He nutted on my leg.
I hate to laugh, bro, but holy. She's laughing because somebody did what on her leg? How do you even do that? What is the meta behind that? How?
Philadelphia man surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on woman's leg. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, 35, of Southwest.
No, I'm really sitting here thinking about this, bro. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to cop no bail for this fucking disgusting human being. But how do you stand there as that woman and allow him to get that shit off? Like, I'm thinking too hard about this. This don't make no sense. That's crazy.
Philly, in connection with an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store. Local rapper Meek Mill contributed to the search effort by offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to Miles' whereabouts.
He was probably holding fire. Oh my god, Chad.
Involvement highlighted the community's collective effort to address the incident swiftly. You know you messed up if you even got the rappers putting money on your head. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever's left of our collective dignity, come here. We need to talk. Because apparently being freaky in public is a trend now. We got people clapping cheeks in grocery store aisles. And I don't know if this is a result of some sort of weird fetish, but it's been pretty common for these spicy content creators to make content in public locations, for example, like grocery stores. And the thing is, these videos will start all normal and then all of a sudden you'll see some of the worst acting you've ever seen. Like, I know they're trying to sell some sort of like sex appeal or, you know, target the gooners, but it really ends up coming off as satire more than anything else. And besides the weird grocery store behavior, we got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Hi, how are you? Good.
I feel like every video where we cover this topic, this guy shows up, bruh. This nigga really went out as the face of gooning. That is just, what a legacy to leave behind.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
It's funny every time, too.
And I'm sure you might know who that is. That's Nautica Malone. I've talked about him on my channel before. He's basically viewed as like the progenitor of the public gooning movement. Yes, movement.
Goon in peace. Oh my god.
Our Nautica, who art in Bikini Beach, Tempe, Arizona, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be church, on earth as it is in church land. Deliver us from the Goonicides. Amen.
Yo, nah, bruh. I'm haunting all these bitch ass niggas in my grave, bruh. Y'all got me fucked up. Ain't no way y'all gonna sit here and laugh at me like this. No. I swear to God, I'm haunting y'all niggas, bruh. I swear to God, I'm haunting y'all niggas. I'm all in your house throwing your plates across the fucking wall and all types of shit, gang. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all treated me like this. No.
Amen. Although it is sad, the gist of the story is that dude basically unalived himself after he was caught on camera masturbating at the drive-thru. And the third category might just be the worst by far, because not only do they goon in public, they take it upon themselves to take that extra step to make sure that it's a public location where kids are present. Ladies and gentlemen, meet NYC's blanket couple. So this freaked out couple obviously couldn't show enough restraint to wait till they got home, so this is what they did. Trying to enjoy a beautiful Sunday afternoon in NYC. Wow, look at this park. What do we have here? In the middle of the park, the kids literally roaming around. Didn't even bother to find somewhere that was more discreet. And the park is usually places where not a lot of people pass by. No, they said no, we're gonna do it smack dab in the middle of the park where everyone is passing by, where kids are passing by, and who cares who sees? You know, maybe they thought that that blanket was like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Brief intermission, make sure you guys subscribe.
Bro, this should be pissing me off too, because it's just like, yo, y'all just too freaked out. Like, I don't even want to do that. Like, if I'm gonna have an intimate moment with my partner, like, I don't want to be in public with people watching. What type of shit?
Sorry, the fact that people just kept watching and minding their business kind of bothers me. I'm the type of person, I probably would have went and like splashed them with water, because why are you scarring these little kids? Sometimes I wonder, where are those Karens when you really need them? Because this will be the perfect time to make a scene, to really cause an issue. Now, there isn't a national database that keeps track of gooning and, you know, all the public indecency cases, at least that I know of. But if we examine big cities like New York, we see that there's been reports of an increase in public masturbation. According to NYPD data cited by the New York Post, there was a 51% surge in such complaints through June 30 compared to the same period in 2023. Additionally, the number of criminal summonses issued for public exposure of genitals increased by a staggering 396% in the same time frame. That's an almost 400% increase. In cities like Chicago and other areas within the Cook County, facilities operated by the Cook County Sheriff's Office have seen a dramatic increase in incidents involving inmates masturbating in holding areas, causing distress
You're in the chat fucking spamming, I can't goon. Jesus, relax.
Especially for female lawyers representing clients in those areas. And there have been multiple articles that talk about this issue. Public defenders pushed to breaking point by masturbating inmates.
Pushed to breaking point?
How often is this stuff happening? Masturbation epidemic in Cook County court lockups raises questions about jail conditions, county budget, defendant rights. In Atlanta, we got a man who's been continuously arrested for indecent.
Hey, ban Yeet, bro. Somebody ban this, bro. Nigga talking about now I can go. Fuck out my chat with that bullshit, bro.
Exposure.
Island right by Ponce de Leon. I spoke with a man who lives right over here in these condos. He says he walks out the door and right where I'm standing on this sidewalk, he sees a man exposing himself, touching himself. He's called the police. The man gets arrested and then ends up right back here doing the same thing.
Dude literally respawns, bro. That's insane.
I was in total shock. Like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now?
For 3 years, David Robertson has been dealing with this when he walks outside of his Virginia Highland condo.
You know, back in the day, public indecency was that one weird guy in a trench coat. You knew him, you avoided eye contact with him. And oh yeah, depending on where you grew up, there was also the homeless person who wasn't all the way there and would sometimes walk around completely naked. I think as a child, that's like the worst public indecency ever got. And of course, there was that one time period when people were debating whether or not mothers could breastfeed their babies in public, but that's a completely different.
Yeah, that's still, we not stressing mamas feeding their babies. We're not gonna hold out on the little babies. They gotta get their food. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Topic. But see, we went from that public indecency to now having couples, TikTokers, spicy content creators, all contributing to the public indecency problem. We're seeing a shift from accidental nudity to scheduled programming. And a lot of this, believe it or not, goes back to pornography. Every day, the internet vomits out more explicit content than our ancestors saw in their whole lifetime. And everyone from young kids to senior citizens are all consuming this content. And senior citizens might be the worst when it comes to public indecency. There have been a multitude of times where I've caught senior citizens watching spicy content either at like a public library.
Nigga, are these photos that you caught yourself? Oh, hell nah. And then having the foresight to like, let me collect these Because I'm probably going to use it in a YouTube video one day. I ain't gonna lie, W Vision, man.
Or just somewhere in public thinking that nobody notices. There's literally a bunch of proof online. People catch them all the time.
Next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room
completely
without
off
permission.
topic, but holy. Remember them type of teachers? You open your big stinking mouth, pal? Like what? That's got to be the most Caucasian thing I've heard all year. Jesus.
That clear.
Oh.
What I watch as an adult is my choice. You, as a child, wait in the hall until you're invited into my room. Is that clear?
Or maybe instead of trying to blame it on them,
watching Korn in the classroom is insane. I hope he got fired. He needs to get fired for that.
Being a child and you being an adult, maybe don't watch that.
You're on thin ice, smarty pants. Nah, head ass for real.
On a school campus. And the public indecency / gooning problem is even affecting police officers on the job.
In Lake County, a case of distracted driving cost a deputy his job, but a sheriff's office investigation found he wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a copy of the internal affairs report and the body camera video from the crash.
The Lake County Sheriff's Office
we saw this in the last Gooning video.
Internal affairs investigation found that former Deputy Tristan McComber was looking at something not safe for work before this happened.
I'm sorry, you gotta be really lost in the deep end if you're watching porn while driving.
35, his body-worn camera captured the steering wheel airbag deploying. After his department-issued cruiser crashed into the back of another car. The video shows Deputy McComber...
Wait a minute, I think this is a whole different police officer. Hey, yo. We got multiple police officers getting caught gooning on the job? Oh, man, nah, we cooked as a society, bruh. This can't be the case. Watch it be in Florida. Hey, if it's in Florida, bruh, I officially won't even claim Florida no more. Because I'm getting tired of all the crazy stuff happening in Florida.
Tossing his cell phone onto the seat and then picking it up before he goes to check on the other driver.
Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brakes locked up.
Okay.
Your brakes locked up?
You know your brakes did not lock up, bro.
Your goddamn knees locked up because nigga was too busy goddamn jerking his shit mid fucking driving. Bitch ass nigga.
Wait. Yeah, I'm okay.
According to the new internal affairs report, the deputy told a sergeant the brakes locked up before he rear-ended the other car, stopped for a school bus. This deputy no longer works for the Lake County Sheriff's Office. We're told he resigned while facing termination. The internal affairs investigation found he wasn't truthful in what he was doing on his phone right before impact. McComber initially stated he was scrolling through text messages in a group chat with other deputies prior to the crash. But the investigation found he was viewing something that is more visual and inappropriate while on the job. The report's conclusion says McComber admitted to lying before later revealing he was looking at pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash. Deputies found he violated three sheriff's office policies. He departed from the truth, used an electronic device for something that's prohibited, and there was substantial evidence he wasn't wearing a seatbelt behind the wheel.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro. So not only does he not care about other people's safety, he doesn't even care about his own. When people start moving like this in ways to endanger themselves and endanger others and, you know, put their whole life in jeopardy, that's how you know it's an addiction, because they don't have any restraint. They don't have any self-control. See, when you're consuming a vast amount of sexual content, there comes a point when you become desensitized to it. Your dopamine system breaks. It's like if you tried to eat a ghost pepper every day.
That's why, you know, look, I'm not gonna get on here and try to act like niggas have never watched some spicy shit before in their life. Like, that's not me, y'all. And the reason that's not me is because we've all been kids before. We've, you know, it's kind of part of it's like a canon event as a nigga coming up in the game. But what I always try to tell y'all is like, y'all, at some point, you really got to start thinking to yourself, yo, I want to experience the real thing. Like, really think about this. You pleasuring yourself to pixels on a screen. They don't exist. That is not you. And if you a straight nigga, you are watching another man's success. You are watching another man get off into a woman. That makes you feel good. And like when you really start thinking about it like that, it's like, nah, bro, I want to level up and go get the real thing in real life with a woman that I actually want to be with. And I actually, you know what I'm saying, fucks with me. And I feel like that's a stage that every man goes through at some point, you know what I'm saying, throughout their life. But you a grown-ass man, police officer, still whacking your shit mid-driving on the job, nigga? Come on, man. You could do better than that. Like, these niggas just be too freaked out. And then when you finally get the real shit, you can't even get your shit up. You sitting there wondering why you a goddamn minute man and you can't pleasure your woman. It's because you goddamn super whacking your shit to fucking hell. Jesus. Pissing me off, man.
And then after that, going to eat a jalapeno. It's just not gonna hit the same. It's the same with people who are over consuming sexual content. It gets to a point where they become numb and they start chasing the next thrill. And for some of these addicts, that next thrill is doing something inappropriate in public. And even if they know it's gonna put them in jeopardy and it's highly risky, since they have poor impulse control, they're gonna do it anyways. Matter of fact, the riskier it is, the more they're gonna enjoy it because they're looking for a dopamine spike. And dopamine is basically your brain's feel-good chemical. Usually when you accomplish something, reach a goal, your brain will give you some.
There's some good information he's giving you too, man. You know, I'm gonna low-key skip over his shit because I'm gonna say it better than him anyway. Berto's in the chat. You dig? Where you at, family? But anyways, it's all about delaying gratification, bro. And I don't want to turn this into a goddamn super motivational speech or anything, but like everything that comes too easy in life is just not worth having, bro. No pun intended. But yeah, comes too easy. You don't want that. You want to work for it, bro. Now, I'm not one of them niggas that's going to get on here and talk to you about like semen retention and shit like that. You know, I know a lot of people be, you know, talking about that. Me personally, my view on semen retention, if you have a problem and you are addicted, then yeah, my nigga, you might need to retain some semen. But if you just on some regular shit and, you know what I'm saying, you be getting off with your girl whenever y'all having relations, cool. But just hold off. Make it be the real thing. Make it be the real thing. Earn it. And that's the same approach that take it off, you know, having relations with a woman. That's the same shit that you need to be applying to everything in your life. Because I guarantee you, just like you ever heard the saying, fast money goes just as quick as it comes? That's the same shit when it comes to this relationship shit. You over here going dumb just to have what? A second of pleasure? Because right after it's done, what happens? You get that post-nut clarity, and then you sitting there looking sad with tissue and fucking sticky fingers, nigga. After you done watched another man get his success off with a beautiful woman that you never had and probably never will because you too busy. Like, come on, bro. Grow up. Grow up.
It comes with a certain level of thrill that the audience who's desensitized is seeking. You know, this whole idea of,
oh, I got caught having sex at Walmart.
Whatever it may be, as long as it's just morally indecent. And of course, the spicy content creators try to make it seem like it's real. Whole time they got like a whole camera crew. But to the audience, sometimes they do believe it's real. And even if they don't believe it's real, they're still programming their mind to like that type of stuff. So what does that translate to? It translates to them eventually trying it themselves.
Oh my God.
And that right,
you right in the middle of the airplane, bro. Pasco said, no need to be rude, but please don't make that sound, Berto. No, I apologize. You right. No need for the sound effects. Imagination good enough. My bad. You right, gangster.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, is how you connect 2 points. But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, public indecency isn't funny at all. It's really disgusting. It can traumatize people, especially kids, and it creates an unsafe environment. And to be honest, it really signals a deeper issue within our culture. For anyone watching who might genuinely be struggling with this, please go seek professional help.
Nigga, anybody struggling with this, man the fuck up and stop being a weirdo punk pussy bitch. Okay? Middle of the airplane, dude. I don't even want to reason with you. You're just weird. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of the video. If you're watching on Twitch, we gonna keep it rolling. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Tap into the Twitch streams. Link to that will be in the description. That's Where You At, Berto. I'm going.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.